Okay, welcome back to the Rogue Brothers. Here we are once again. Let's do the next mission. So we've got the final experiment coming up, another final experiment. But here we have the cold blood mission that we're going to do. Carving out an existence at the edge of a swamp will not be easy for the fire ant colony. Look how little the fire ant is. Look at the black ant, massive. This is the wood ant and the leaf cutter. What's the second one? I can't remember the second one, but there you go. I can't remember what this one's called. But here's the big one. And then here we've got the little fire ants. Fire ant colony. This should be cool. Cold blood. Mission 4.1. Hard difficulty. Yeah, let's play. Oh, so there's pervasive. Ants will become free to hatch if the egg has been on the tile for a short period of time before hatching. At level 3, the tile can support 2 ants. We always go for the first one. The vigorous one we'll be looking at for the next mission. Looks pretty crazy too. A lot of damage, but we always go for the first one for the first mission and see how good they are. So let's go for this one. Okay, so let's get this food in.
This Solenopsis invicta fire ant queen has landed on the edge of a swamp.
Very little ant.
She may be far from her native habitat, but the fire ants are well known for their ability to adapt. Competition for food will be fierce. She will need to raise an army quickly to compete with the local predators.
Okay, so like I was saying, she's a very small queen, but we've got fire ant workers here like normal, 20 food to place, and then we've got fire ant soldiers, 40 food to place, 4 to hatch. So they're not very expensive soldiers, so we'll probably go straight in and recruit some. Obviously we need our food collection, so we'll build that here. Yeah, we'll put the soldiers straight to work. It's cool that the soldiers are so cheap. So it looks like the soldiers will be the main tactic. We need plenty of food, and we'll just collect what's around for now. So we have 5 for food, that's normal. It's telling me information. They have Stinger, which deals much high venom damage. Okay, venom and damage. So they seem pretty good, these soldiers. So we'll get straight into it. I figured that fire ants, you know, it sounds pretty cool. Sounds pretty feisty. So the soldiers will be really good. And there's plenty of food around, so that's awesome. So we'll get straight into grabbing as much as we can. We'll get these workers to work. There's 7 of them like normal. So they should do their thing. And we're finally hatching our fire ants. Just got to probably just have a shout out to you guys that we are recording less and doing less. We're quite busy at the moment. Me and my brother, as we do YouTube. So if you're wondering where our quantity of videos are, we're very busy. Brother's getting married, so it's a lot on our plates at the moment, but I'm sure we'll just keep going. Hopefully you guys enjoy the content, and we'll try and keep producing stuff and looking for games that we enjoy and like to record. But we're enjoying this at the moment. Please comment and subscribe and like if you're enjoying it. But yeah, I'm enjoying this. Like Dwarf Fortress come ants, you know, wild ants. It's quite a cool little gimmick. Let's see how good these guys are. Let's try and take on some of these guys. There's a lot of exclamation marks around on the map, so we want to get to this food. I won't go to the surface yet because I want to see how good our fire ants are at dealing with the locals. Normally you can take on a few local enemies around, so let's see how they do.
The ants have uncovered a group of hungry checkered beetle larvae. The soft grubs may look defenseless, but they have big jaws and appetites to match.
Right, we slaughtered those things, so that's good. So fire ants turns out pretty decent. So we'll keep expanding and yeah, keep getting on there. All right, so we get a lot more fire ants. Here we go. We want to use all of our food wisely. We want lots of soldiers. I think it's about time we go up to the surface. We've dealt with a few of these local guys. There's a lot of big guys around, like the big exclamation mark, so I won't deal with that yet. Let's see what's out on the surface.
The colony lies in the shadow of a great titan to the north, an American bullfrog.
Oh my goodness.
This large female has found the perfect spot to feed. Sheltered by foliage and in the path of many wandering insects and smaller amphibians, she has no reason to move on.
Okay.
Eventually she will need to be displaced. But for now, the fire ants have more pressing business to attend to.
Right, hold up, we just grabbed the spider. There's a lot of civil war going on. Look at these
A
guys fighting each other.
six-spotted tiger beetle, Cichindala sexcutata, is on the move near the nest.
Alright, we got it.
Its metallic green elytra make it unmistakable, and like its other tiger beetle cousins, long legs give it the speed to chase down small arthropods with ease.
They do seem pretty quick, to be fair. Right, let's keep going. Let's stop the guys grabbing food so we can do some fighting. And once it seems I've got the numbers of food on
The
the
boggy
map.
soil surrounding the nest is lacking in nitrogen and phosphorus, nutrients vital for plants to photosynthesize and grow. To survive in this environment, some have evolved to supplement their mineral diet by trapping and dissolving invertebrate prey.
Right.
A magnolia green jumping spider, Lysoman viridis, has ambushed a fire ant. It prefers to hunt on foliage, where it is less likely to be spotted by predators and prey alike. Out on the ground, it's more vulnerable, but that won't stop it from snacking on lone ants far from the safety of the nest.
It's like a science lesson. He keeps talking. There's so much going on.
A curious ant has ventured onto a Venus flytrap in search of nectar. If it brushes against the hairs on the open, red-tinged leaves, they will snap shut, encasing the ant in an ever-tightening cell. There is no escape. The prisoner will be slowly digested until nothing more than a husk remains.
Right, is he done? Right, okay, so basically there's Venus flytraps and stuff, so don't get eaten, basically. Right, we're going to come down here. Let's just grab as much food as we can. This makes it more tricky. It seems to be the ants are quite attracted to the Venus flytraps, which makes sense. They look so exciting. But I have to beware of sending ants. And they do get a little bit wild, ants, and just run around and do their own thing. So we'll see how that goes.
A small colony of Phaedolae maurici big-headed ants have established themselves on a hill to the west.
Big-headed,
Scavenging for seeds, aphids, and dead insects, they are unlikely to pose a threat to the Invicta colony if left undisturbed.
Okay, so basically stay away from those ants and they stay away from us. I think that's what he was getting at. Let's just get a group of ants and then charge him. So there's a lot going on in this map. He's had a lot to say. Food seems a bit more scarce. Oh, there's a little wiggly thing in the water.
As the sun sets, the local amphibians begin to emerge from moist crevices near the water's edge.
Moist
Lone
crevices.
invertebrates will be picked off quickly. The ants should travel in numbers or not at all.
Oh, look at this thing here. Oh man. Okay, there's a lot on this map.
The colony is starving. There's not enough food to feed the new brood.
Well, I think I found the jackpot. Look at this, 600 food, and it's got food around it. Seems to be a clear run to this. Just trying to get my head around this map. Seems to be, if I look at the map, there's a lot of grey, like little things, but doesn't seem to be loads of food. So we'll head off. Hopefully these beetles that raid us we can deal with eventually.
The ants have clashed with a bombardier beetle.
Bombardier.
Feeling threatened,
It
the beetle
shoots
mixes a cocktail of chemicals that react together, boil, and explode from a valve at the base of its abdomen.
Okay, so we'll deal with the bombardier. I'm sure the ants are fine. Doesn't seem like much food around, so we're going to have to go... I don't know how we're going to get food. We're going to have to expand. So we've got the bombardier. We'll just keep getting this pine cone, and just get as much food from that as possible. Okay, so I've just keep collecting. It's still nighttime, but there's a toad
The ants
arrival.
must defend themselves.
Oh, that thing's awesome. It absolutely shredded me. Okay, the bombardier. There's something about a toad. Yeah,
At
here we go.
night, eastern narrow-mouthed toads patrol above ground looking for food. Ants make up 75% of their diet, so the small colony must stay alert.
Okay,
To make matters
underground.
worse, they are excellent diggers. It's only a matter of time before one tunnels its way into the nest.
Let's kill this thing. And these guys seem to be in like the land I can't get to. I can't dig that stuff, but it seems that they can. So there's toads around, which I don't think I need to worry about yet. But there's one in each corner, it looks like. And I can't reach them, so they're not too scary yet. I'm sure they'll get closer. Okay, so we've got another bombardier.
Even in small numbers, the fire ants are menacing. But in large numbers, they are virtually unstoppable.
Yes, we'll be unstoppable once we get our numbers up, but the food's limited, so this guy's actually made it to our base. So look at this thing. Oh, look at it. It looks so funny.
A narrow-mouthed toad has burrowed into the nest.
Look
It
at
may
it.
be small for a toad, but its appetite for ants is insatiable.
It's quite big.
Secretions from its skin burn any that manage to escape its projectile tongue.
I guess, like, it is quite small to... Oh, they just seem to eat loads of my ants in one go. It's quite hard to get your ants to spread out and stuff. They seem to just pile on in. 76 food. Right, that thing is good. We want more of these guys. That seemed too tricky to deal with. When they get them by themselves, it's quite good. This guy's so close. All right, come on. We want this. Let's dig. Let's try and dig. Help it to find us. That's what we want. We want lots of those toads. That thing was awesome. There you go. It's seeping into the ground. We want to upgrade our fire ants. We want them to be powerful. I think we kind of want quality over quantity at the beginning because obviously food's limited. So we want the guys that we have to just stay alive. Well, it's right there. Come on. Oh, he's just teasing us. Look at it just moving off to the side. Right, okay. Keep building. Keep getting bigger. Right, what's going on over here? Oh, we have some kind of lizard. Let's see what this lizard's like.
An ant has been devoured by Aeorichea quadradicitata, a dwarf salamander.
Oh, a salamander.
It is nimble, fast, and slender enough to wiggle through tight crevices in search of food.
35 food. Okay, so this thing... Oh, we've eaten it already. Okay, these things do drop from the sky as well, it seems. So we can keep collecting these. Oh, and there seems to be some kind of thing here with a yellow fruit.
Many of the milkweed plants growing nearby are infested with aphids.
Oh, that's good.
Their honeydew excretions present an ideal, energy-rich food source for the fire ants. Aphids far from the nest are vulnerable, however, and are sometimes relocated closer to home where they can be better protected from predators and thieves. Dawn breaks, and the salamanders and toads retire to their damp alcoves to wait out the sun. Only the great bullfrog remains. She sits patiently on her throne, waiting for the next meal to wander by.
Okay. Right, let's keep collecting all this. Let's have a look at these things. Okay, so 40, 40, 40. Lots of food. Some kind of spider at the top, so I guess we'll try and fight it. So we're climbing up. And they have
The ants have been attracted to secretions of nectar produced by a yellow pitcher plant.
Right, retreat.
In order to feed, however, the ants must position themselves precariously over a deep vat of digestive liquid.
That doesn't work.
Waxy deposits on the rim ensure that any ant that steps too far in won't be stepping out again.
So how do you get that food? There's like so much food, but it turns out all my ants just got absolutely like destroyed. And there's a spider there as well. There's one over here. Looks like I'm just gonna have to leave those. And we're gonna go over here. We could take this food because it's free, but let's have a look at this. Apparently these guys can bridge gaps, so here we go. Let's have a look at this in action. Oh, look at them. Oh, it's an ambush. It's a weird wasp thing.
A wasp mantid fly, Climachala brunea, has descended from her perch into the path of the ants.
Kill it.
Unrelated to true mantids, her spiked raptorial forelegs are a perfect example of convergent evolution.
Right, we got it. That wasp thing ambushed us, but we managed to deal with it. We've got 32 fire ants. They seem pretty good, to be fair. Okay, let's keep collecting as much food as we can. Every little food helps. And let's see how this bridging works. We seem to be okay up here. Let's expand so that we can build some workers. So maybe the workers can reach in and get that food from those traps that like eat you. Those things are brutal and I don't like them and I want to get that food. So let's try workers.
By linking themselves together, the fire ants have formed a pontoon out of their own bodies. It stretches from their home territory to a previously unreachable island, giving them access to new sources of food.
But these guys keep getting tempted by this stuff and then realise I'm sending them over here. Like, that's the problem with these ants, you can't really control them. You can kind of send them in the general direction. I did want to send workers over there, but there's only 7 and they've only just spawned, so they take a while to get here. Let's go fight this other stuff around. Let's go fight these guys. This is free food. We should be able to kill those without losing too much ourselves. Look at those spiders. Absolutely destroyed. Those green spiders we can deal with. They're good food source. Let's send these guys over here.
A checkered beetle, Enoclerus rosmarus, has been disturbed by the ants. It has the same ravenous appetite and slicing jaws as its juvenile counterpart, but now paired with thick armor plates, it represents a far greater danger to the colony.
Right, we're just searching anywhere for food, kind of sticking away from the other ants because we don't want to fight them, but yeah, we might have to expand. Okay, where else is food? Alright, there's some food down here, but these other ants have eaten it all. It's not ideal.
The fire ants have encountered a tribe of Monomorium minimum black ants.
Ooh, black ants.
These tiny little ants may seem feeble, but the Invicta colony would do well to treat them with caution. Although primarily scavengers, they are armed with powerful chemical secretions and have been known on occasion to invade fire ant nests.
Okay, so they're small but feisty is what he's getting at. These guys getting this food. No,
the
they're dying
neighboring
as well.
Monomorium minimum colony has launched an attack on the fire ant nest.
Alright, they've decided to attack us. I guess we've provoked them a bit. So let's retreat back from here. We found a nice bit of food, like 50 food there for free, which will grow back again. But we can go deal with these black ants. So let's try. Oh, I don't know if it's worth it. These things protected by spiders, and they suck your guys in. So it's all a bit of a mess. I'm not really sure whether I should or shouldn't be going for those things. I might just stay away from them, to be fair.
Once again, dusk sets in over the swamp.
Okay, there's some food
Soon,
up here.
The sandy undergrowth will be teeming with salamanders, toads, and nocturnal beetles.
Alright, let's grab this before night sets in, and let's go back and recoup. Okay, so there's a lot of food down underground, so let's focus on that. And I've woken up these guys, which I think we can take. Let's hope we can, because otherwise we lose. So I've got a little flanking move with my workers up above. Look at that. Professional. It's like Total War. Look at that. Awesome. All right. Let's keep expanding.
For the swamp amphibians, the nighttime feast is over. Toads give way to tiger beetles, and the ant colonies step up their activities. If the fire ants are to stand any chance of establishing a long-lasting empire, they must grow quickly. There is no time to waste.
Right, so I guess that's dawn already, is it? Like, that's been a quick night. But yes, let's keep expanding. We want these fire ants to be good, but there's so much food underground, I've realised, and now I'm powerful enough to get it after collecting on the surface. Surface is so limited. I think we just focus on collecting all this stuff. Look at this food. Right, everyone pile in. Let's get all of this food throughout the day and see where we end up in the morning. Okay, look how big we've got. We have expanded through the night. We've eaten all the food underground. We've now got 78 fire ants. Like, we've got 13 of the workers. We're able just to go around and destroy pretty much anything. Most things have been cleared up. Look, we're just looking at anything, really struggling to get to it. I think we need to take on the bullfrog soon. Is it the bullfrog? The big toad. We'll send these guys on our way up. Let's see. This is the moment. This is the moment we've been waiting for. 180 food in stock. So not a huge amount. Not enough of these workers to cross that crossing. So let's try and grab any bit of food with the workers that we can find. Just anywhere there is food on the map, we'll send them that way. Try and keep these guys highly rated. And let's dive in on this toad. It's not a frog, it's a toad. Oh, it's got a big old tongue.
The fire ants.
Right, American bullfrog. Oh, it is a bullfrog. Hit all ants, large area, high damage. It can hit with range. I don't have range. They gain stacks during
Fire ants have mounted their first attack upon the great American bullfrog, Litabates scatesbianus.
The ants will pile up.
The brave frontline soldiers are quickly crushed and eaten. They must surround and swarm the enormous creature to stand any chance of defeating it.
Get on its back. Just stay away from its front. That's it. Climb all over it. That's the best way. Climb all over it. That's the best way to deal with this. Meanwhile, you guys get the food. Soldiers pile on. Yeah, it's hard to get the ants to spread out. So it can be climbed. That's good. If you got this point in the game, you should know that your ants can climb. This bit of information isn't the greatest, but oh well. Thanks for sharing. Right, guys, grab that food. These guys are hovering around as long as they don't get on evolve. That's fine. See, the health of this frog was only like a third full. So I guess on the trickier like settings, he has more health. And this is with 80. And we're still struggling to get his health down. But we'll get there. Just keep working away, ants.
Again and again, soldiers clamp onto the bullfrog's leathery skin and inject their Solenopsis venom, but the beast shows no signs of wavering. The fire ants must maintain their resolve.
Imagine fighting something that big when you're like the size of an ant. Oh, what have I done there? That's it. Go down there, collect the food, and out over there, anything that'll do. I'm looking at the map for the grey little things, but yeah. Oh, the frogs turn around. Oh, there's a massive pile. Ah. They just spread out. They just all piled up and he just licks them all up in one go. Oh, the ants just piling up. Not good tactics for the ants. I guess I am in control of the ants. Maybe I should send them to... Oh, it's alright. Just stay on top and eat its back, guys. Nibble it from the top. Look at those. I think like the toad would like roll on its back or something. Okay, that's it. I've only got 50 ants and the food is running out. But it's very wounded. That's it, guys. Get this food anywhere will do. Climb on its back. Eat it away. 2,000.
Night approaches, and the predators of the day give way to their nocturnal counterparts.
Any food
As they encroach on colony territory, battles must be chosen wisely. Spread too thin, the fire ants could find themselves quickly overwhelmed.
Send them the wrong place. Come on, it's nearly there. 700. Surely this is it. The guys on its back have done absolute work. And there you go. We have killed it. Mission accomplished.
Overwhelmed with burning venom, the bullfrog finally succumbs to the might of the fire ants.
1,200 food.
Utterly spent, it collapses on the hillside, leaving the victors free to consume its body.
I think you've probably noticed, but in the top right corner, amphibian arrival.
Unbeknownst to the ants, the presence of the bullfrog was keeping many other local amphibians at bay. The power vacuum it left behind is attracting a host of salamanders and frogs eager to take its place. The ants should go to ground quickly and prepare for the imminent chaos.
How's that bullfrog not the end game? How is there more to it than that bullfrog? Look at it all dead and crippled. Yeah. It's still more to this mission. Amphibian arrival. We need to eat it. So I need the soldiers to fight. I need these workers to gather that frog food while it's still there so we can survive. So quickly build up.
A false bombardier beetle, Galerita bicolor, is also on the prowl for small prey tonight. It impersonates the true bombardier to ward off potential predators, and its mimicry isn't simply visual. It too can spray defensively from its abdomen. In this case, the fluid of choice is the familiar formic acid.
Right, well, we want to keep it away. Like, that's our route in to, like, food. But also there's stuff starting to come underground. That's not great. Okay, everyone, workers, go grab that food. Get back. There's toads around. This thing's underground. Right, they're all coming for us. Okay, let's start building up. We need to defend. We need these workers to go grab us the food. Because we need to defend with the soldiers. Oh, there's one there just eating all of our ants. Maybe we're just going to have to eat these guys that are coming for us. That's it. Let's open up this space. We want to surround these guys. We don't want all these choke points. Alright, okay. They brought us food. We'll eat these guys that come. Okay, there's a guy to the top left and the bottom right. That's it. Eat all of this. Alright. Let's stop this guy from getting our queen. The queen's right there. The queen is tiny. It's quite hard to see. Another thing's turned up. Another thing has turned up. Okay. Oh, look at it. They're so quick as well. Alright, we don't want these guys to eat. No, we do want these guys to eat. We don't want these guys to go. They're already turned off. Okay, there's two toads coming from the bottom left. Another thing has turned up. We can't go that way because we want to stay as close to the queen. We don't want to go around the back. We want it to come to us. This is alright. Over there to the right, there's one. That's it. Fight him. Or her, whatever it is. Alright, kill that toad. We want the workers to eat that thing. There's one from the top has just arrived. That frog seems pretty happy there. More salamanders. More frogs. Oh, Our soldiers are doing a great job of holding them away. Oh no, there's one from the top. Workers, just hold them off. Okay, I'm down to 50 soldiers after killing a massive frog, and I've got to deal with all of this invasion. But we're doing all right. Okay, we're starting to stop them. More stuff is coming. Wave after wave will make the workers hang around as close to the queen as possible. Make themselves a nuisance. Restock on eggs if they can. All right, now charge out and keep them away from the queen. That's it. Pile on. Whoa, soldiers, go and help out. Okay, that's enemy have stopped coming, I think. This has got to be it. Let's upgrade in case they're going to send more guys. Another wave. Oh, we did it.
As the anarchy above ground settles and with the invaders crushed, a new order is established. This is now the domain of the fire ant.
We did it. Absolutely crushed it. Wow, what a mission. That was long. That was hard work. Look at it. Look how pretty the map is, actually. It's got all the different colours. Victory. We got a ding. We got an achievement. You probably can't see it. Let's get the jelly. We like the jelly. Upgrading our guys. End the level. Let's see what the achievements. Grab the bull by the horns. Beat cold blood on medium difficulty with both enemy colonies alive. We did it on hard and did that, so that's good. Toad in the hole on hard difficulty after tunneling out all underground food before the end of the first day. That sounds tricky. Toad annihilation. Extreme difficulty defeating both of the enemy colonies. Well, that sounds tricky. And raise the alarm. Impossible. Alert both enemy colonies to your presence, so they probably invade you after the first 5 minutes for the rest of the game. But we did it. 48 minutes. Good job.